The Times has exclusively reported, based on unnamed sources, that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are waiting for an invitation to Christmas at Sandringham. They will accept it if, of course, King Charles invites them. And he will have to invite them during a phone call next week, which they have arranged for November 14, the monarch's birthday. The conversation could be a turning point in the complicated relationship between the Sussexes and the king. I can't imagine that the Sussexes would turn down an invitation to spend time with His Majesty, he said. But so far, no invitations for the holidays have been forthcoming. The insider also added that Harry and Meghan and their children will need increased protection. And for that, they will need an official invitation from King Charles or Buckingham Palace to be able to stay at a residence with sufficient protection. Interesting information, of course. Harry and Meghan are, in my opinion, looking to establish a relationship with the royal family for their future projects. And here Charles is faced with a dilemma to go to the meeting and invite them, i.e., to make peace means, firstly, to anger William, and secondly, to make himself look weak. If he refuses them, then the Sussexes will have a trump card they wanted to make up. But they were offended and did not accept their olive brooms. By the way, the same source reported that the king allegedly remembered about his grandchildren and wanted to spend some time with them, to become closer to them, so to speak, to turn on the mode of a caring and loving grandfather. Now let's imagine that if logistics, accommodation, security, and royal diaries could coincide, what would make the Sussexes' visit possible? After their commercial projects have exposed so many royal secrets, it is clear to all that nothing will remain confidential. This apprehension is recognized even by the couple's friends following the release of Harry's book. A source close to the Sussexes admitted they realize they've gotten to the point where private conversations and calls can be called into question if they're going to be confidential. After Tuesday's private phone call became public, a royal insider told the Daily Telegraph the king and queen are concerned that if stories about phone calls and private conversations become public, they will be accused of leaking information to the press, even though it obviously didn't come from them. They just think it's in the public domain, and the public domain is bad. Even if it was the most positive story in the world from the king's point of view, it would still cause him concern. Subscribe to the channel and give this video a like.